Hey lovelies, welcome to part 2 of my Straight to Curly mini series. And yeah, let's get right into the styling. So for my styling, I'm going to be using Kinky Curly leave-in conditioner and Kinky Curly curling custard. I decided to use these products because Kinky Curly is a kind of like a fan favorite amongst the natural hair community, and I really like how my hair turns out whenever I use it, but sometimes it can be really tricky. Like sometimes it comes out perfect, sometimes it comes out kind of crazy looking, but I figured this would be a good time to do a video on how I manipulate the product so that I can get the best wash and go possible. Now, if you haven't noticed, I've been making sure that every section that I'm working with is super wet. So that's why my neck and chest is literally glistening with water. But yeah, you want to keep your spray bottle full of water handy while styling because the wetter your hair is, the better. Kinky Curly curling custard really helps to hold the curls in place, and I've found that the more water there is in my hair, the more defined those curls will be. You also want to make sure that you are taking smaller sections than usual when applying the product to your hair. Normally, I would not separate my hair into these little small sections and smooth out each one, but because of the nature of Kinky Curly, you must do this if you want a defined look. And don't be afraid to, go over sections that you already did. I found that once I made my way through my whole head, some sections have begun to frizz. Some curls on my head are a little bit more temperamental than others, I guess. So, yeah, don't be afraid to go back over some curls that have begun to get a little bit out of hand before you get a chance to air dry or diffuse. And if you're wondering, how do I know when I have enough product in my hair? Just look at the curls. So you'll know when the curls start really clumping on their own. You know how your hair looks when it's wet and there's little to no product in it. But when you put the gel in and the leave-in conditioner or whatever products you decide to use, you will absolutely know when there's enough because the curls will be able to stand on their own when you let them go. Clump curls stick together. You won't see much frizz or just, random stray hairs. Everything will look nice and neat. And I suggest using a dimming brush. If you don't have one, you should definitely get one because the brush really helps to clump your curls easily without a lot of effort. Now that it's time to diffuse, there are only a few things I need to tell you all to remember when diffusing your hair. Temperature. Make sure that the temperature is set to medium or low heat, or if you can hold that cool shot button for 15 to 20 minutes or more, that's actually the best thing you can do for your hair. Cool air is definitely better than any type of heat. And also speed. If you are pressed for time or you just don't like waiting, high speed is completely fine. Any of the other options, it's just up to you, whatever your preference is. And make sure that you don't do a whole lot of moving the curls around when you're blow drying or diffusing your hair. Just try to keep it as stationary as possible while getting all the curls dry. But of course, moving around just a little is fine. That way you can create body and volume to your curls. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, you already know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, turn on those notifications, and as always, thanks for watching.